guys, my name is Victor Oya on YouTube. Once again, today I'm bringing you another episode from Kahawa West Kamai, to be precise. And yeah, it's quite a lazy day today, a Saturday. I just have to wear my glasses. I said probably I'll do some indoors video. I'm not quite convinced, not confused. Actually, we're having rain season now. It started to rain 2-3 days back. And here my room is quite fancy. Yeah, man. I'm talking about if you want to get a cheap house in Nairobi, cheap in terms of rent. No, the area matters actually. The area matters where, but generally speaking, people look for affordable, what can be able to afford, according to budget. Yeah, this place is not expensive as much as I understand. I don't know, I've not gone around to do a survey. So yeah, I live in this room, beautiful room. You can see the ceiling. You may ask me why I'm laughing, I look up there that I have the bulb that I always usually show you. Yeah, so for those who come from outside Kenya or Africa, this is Nairobi, the capital city, the city under the sun. Okay, let's not beat about the bush. What's the topic? One thing about this house of mine is I can fairly describe it as not very comfortable to stay, although the rents are not affordable. Because like in this room, it's not a room actually, it's more than one room. I'm not gonna give how many rooms there are. But during the rains, like now, I get so worried because they're on the threshold. Wait a minute, I'm gonna show you. Yeah, man, this is life. I'm gonna show you something. I don't know whether I showed you before. This one down here. See, look where my hand is pointing. Just one minute. Look where my hand is pointing. Here. This place, water comes through here into the room. From here. It percolates through here when it rains. Permeates, I don't know which is the fairest term to use, enters through here, down, because this place is broken. Yeah, this is a threshold of the house, and here, you can even see the condition of the door. It's also worn out. Yeah, because this iron is simply rusted, and there are some openings here, so when water laps, if it's filling the place, it'll come through here. Okay, so it comes down here, gets its way inside the room, and really quickly, fills the room. I don't know whether this thing will do justice. I'm trying to find a focus. Let me see, it's pointing outside. Let me do like this. Probably it will show here. It quickly finds its way in. So what I did, I improvised with this polythene. I cut this polythene. Just don't mind about the tidiness. I cut this polythene and I brought this other polythene and this polythene. Then I have to keep it here like this. Try to block the opening here. Here. I put it like this. Then I bring this on top. Very rudimentary but very useful. When it rains, you know how useful this is. Then I keep this on top. Then I put a carpet, a small like Persian rug carpet up here to hold it down. Then I have to lock the door like this, right? Like this. You can see what's going on, so that the water does not enter into the room, because it quickly gains ground or momentum and comes so fast, unbelievably fast. Water, water is water. So you may wonder, why is this so? Because that cement, as you can see, which I've just shown you there, that it's just worn out. Because this house was built, I think, I don't know when, many years back, and it has the landlord in this place is only, you can see him when he's coming to collect rent, and not him actually send somebody. And once you tell the landlord this problem is there, it doesn't really bother. And then you look up here where my hand is pointing. Let me try to adjust my hand. Here, you see where my hand is pointing? That is a small leak from the roof, because this is the ceiling, and this one is here where the hand is pointing. You can see the dark spots. That one over there, and there are quite a number of them. Here water drops through from up there. Yeah, it drops, so it's not quite comfortable. When it rains, it's really a bother, I get high blood, I sort of, my heart bounces when I see the rain. And this is what it means to live in this locality, in this type of house. I don't know how others look like. I'm just describing this particular house, or this area is quote. This is where I live, And yeah, I think this is a price you pay when you live in this so-called affordable. It's not affordable. What's the name? Unregularized. It's not even that. Something else, cheap place. I hope that it describes it, I don't know whether this place, I've never asked actually since I came here, whether this is a slummy area or what it is, what category you can just classify this environment in. So, but if you want a cheap house in Nairobi, environs, so don't look any further. You can come to Kamai and get a cheap house like this one with a lot of discomfort. Yeah, like now when it rains, you see, you have to do that. That's quite stupid, because I have to put a polythene and just trying to block the water. And I've told the landlord separately, I sent some report to him that your premise here, your house, my dear landlord, your house has issues, but it's kind of entered from one side of the year and to the other. I don't know. There was no response from his end or her end. I don't know whether it's a man or lady, but I think it's a man. I've never seen him personally. This is a place where it means to live, but it's a budget place, so this is where I live, guys. And I'm quite, now the short rains, as we're heading to October, short rains are coming, and outside there, I don't know what I'm going to show you, because I've taken you several times outside there. Water really comes down, because we're sort of like a catchment area. We're lying on this something that is a lower ground. For the other side of the road is higher ground, so every water that falls there comes this way down to the roadside and then finds its way into the building. And that is quite very, like for my kids, I was living in a place like India for this case, and there you see only monsoon rain. And since I spent a lot of years there, my time, I forgot about the rain, because sometimes even a monsoon will fail, it won't come, so I never really used to see rain. Now here, rain scares me, when I see rain, the clouds, And I asked my neighborhood, is it gonna rain? They laugh, at me, because the hard water came inside. Actually, there's a time when really water came inside the house, from what I've shown you. And that time the place was blocked outside there, where I'm gonna show you. I think I've shown you there. If you follow me, you have seen that place outside the road, the beaten path. Yeah, the place I've shown you where there's something like a gutter, where water comes and goes down, the gradient. Even the gradient that was there is no longer there, so the water stagnates. Then finds its way here. Yeah, man. It's not everybody's life, but this is my life here. And I've been having issues with my Wi-Fi also, so that's why I'm not regularly, uploading even shorts, because I have to go and ask for connection to a good Samaritan out there. Yeah, because my channel is not monetized yet, guys, it's hard to push these things because it costs money. As you can see, my Wi-Fi is off because there's no Wi-Fi there for 1 whole month now. I've been really having a big problem. As a content creator, you need to have access to the internet, and now when there is no one, of course you don't have blame anybody for that. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. So I have to kind of ask people to find a connection, because you will ask why you don't pay. I was just giving you the reason. My channel is not monetized, although I have this number of subscribers. There's something they call watch time. I've never had really, like now, what YouTube did, it actually stripped me off what they call advanced features, and the reach of the videos that I make is not that big, that wide. It doesn't reach many people like the shorts do. I'm not, of course, they give me reasons for that. Say, I don't have a channel history. So I think since then I've been really experiencing very low views. Like I can make a video and then I get something like 10 views, 11 views, 20 views after a long time. So that is also demotivating to me. Yeah, and that's why I don't regularly, and actually it's not even about the videos. It's not about the videos. So I think I've given you room tour before. For those who are new here, maybe you have never known where this guy lives. This is the way it looks like. Those are utensils over there. I can show you. It's really modest, what they call it? Modest. What do you call it? Isn't it humble background? Humble. This is really humble. And since I came from India, I've been living like this. This is where I wash my stuff. These are me utensils. And I use this one. I don't know whether you will see it. I have to make it visible to you. Guys, let me see whether you're seeing. Yeah, you're seeing it. These things, yeah, I think most of you know what this is. Yeah, I use this to wash the plate, and I improvised. This was a bottle, it used to be a bottle of Coca-Cola, I think, or something. I don't know. And it was improvised, cut like this. And the house is these things which you use to wash the plates and the cups, right? And I'll tell you something happened to me yesterday, which I still question. Okay, let me finish up with the utensils. The lighting is not so good. You see this, and then this. Come on. This one. I did some eggs here, fried some eggs here. Which I used for dinner. I've not washed it. These are the plates. I don't have many, keep so many plates which I have to wash. This one. This is a knife I used to cut. Let me show you more. This is this cooking stick, wooden cooking stick. We call it keburugo in my Kisii language, but it means just, we use this to make ugali. When you put water inside, if you follow my videos, I think I've shown you about this. And these are the plates. For those who are new, I'm just trying to show you. We use this to cook like porridge. You stir it and then it becomes hard solid, and that's ugali for you. You eat it veg or anything. And these are the plates. I use this easy. You know, I like easy stuff, easy. Like this one, easy to wash. This one I can put ugali, and then another cooking vessels to free. And I have several others here. These are glasses here for drinking water. And there is the cooking cylinder over there. I don't know what you're seeing here. And this one also is a bottle of water, which I use. Don't mind about the noises, guys. Today is Saturday and kids are at home. I mean my neighbor's kids, don't say my kids. Okay, here. And these all stuff. You know, there's more room to guys. Those are curtains over there. This one, translucent one. Yeah, and then the other room there, I'm not going to show you because there's plenty of useful stuff there. You might ask me what those things are. And yeah, this house actually doesn't really belong to me as such. I'm housed here. It belongs to, I don't know whether they like me to quote them, so I'm not going to do that either. So, yeah. So what happens in this place is that when it rains, it's quite a big headache for me. And I live here alone, actually. So I get scared sometimes, you know, when I see this water. Yes, I close myself inside like, you know, like a warthog is running from lions, you know, when it goes to the ground. And the water, I pray I keep my fingers crossed so that the water doesn't find its way into my domicile, my room. I don't want to see water come inside. That day was a disaster. I tell you, one time, it rains and the water came inside, and it was at night. A lot of water came inside, actually, and I spent more than 4 hours removing the water from inside the house. It was really bad. And I didn't show you the other thing. I showed you the polythene, I think. There's a passion rag like stuff which is outside there. I'm going to show you in a minute. Let me show you. I've been talking, doing a lot of talking. I'm not a... You'll hear a lot of noise. You will say, are those your kids? No, I don't have kids. So these are my neighbors. They're young kids. Sometimes they cry. So you'll hear this in my videos. So it's not me. It's... Yeah. So let me show you these things. See, they are right outside my door. So what I'm showing you is this. You see this type of rag I put up here? This one. This is what I put. I just put it up there to dry. That one where my hand is pointing, put it there to dry, so that when the rain comes, it's dry. This one I put on top of those curtains. It's a water tank that I've shown you quite a number of times. Yeah, man, and these are just... surrounding looks like this. It's not really very... Yeah, this is what it means to live in this kind of environment. So actually I prefer to be outside here than the noise I'm getting out inside here. Yeah. So that day the water came from here. The water found its way out. What I was describing to you, that area is hilly, right? It's like in the high ground, and this way is in the low ground. So the water comes from there down here and then finds its way here. This thing, actually we had to do this to make this water go. Otherwise this all water was coming inside. So coming inside, and this is like a drainage, but it's not really a drainage because it doesn't drain properly. And you can see that place is hilly. It's a hilly ground. It never used to be like this. You know, when these people dug here and put this light, let me show you this one. This is a LED light, security light. Yeah, and they put a lot of soil here and left it here. So this place became really, before it used to be like a gradient. So when this water comes from up there, it used to flow down. So on that fatal day, that catastrophic day, we dug this just to let the water go. Or what do you call it, a disaster. It was really a catastrophe. Right? You can see how this water comes from there. Even now you can see this water here. It's just going down. And the environment looks like this actually. These are cheap, affordable housing in Kamai. This area is called Kamai. So a house like that, maybe when you live up there, like this an corrugated iron sheet type of house, might be cheaper, like 2,000 a month rent. And over there and quite everywhere, literally, all these houses look like this. And few vegetation. For those who are new, because some of you have been following me, so probably you've seen these things time and time again. Yeah, this kind of bikes run down. These are passenger bikes. They are called border here in Kenya. Yeah, and as you can see, this place doesn't have a lot of people. At this time of the day, there are no people around. Yeah, kids have gone to school or something like that. So I was talking about this environment. You can see this road is not tarmac. This is a road basically passing through what we could loosely describe as a residential place. These are residential and regularized. So yeah, it's private properties here. Yeah, private properties. Me, Victoria, guys. I'm shooting this video from Kamai. Yeah, this place you have seen it many times, so let me go inside. And what I was trying to describe to you is about this water. So here you can find cheap houses here, rentals, 2,000, 2,500 shillings, Kenya shillings. And now if you convert that to dollars, something like $25 to $30 a month. But of course you have to bear with the environment itself, the way it is. And about safety, that's another thing I don't know really, because I hear sometimes it's not really a good idea to pass here very late at night. Yeah, man. So let me go inside. Let's continue our talk, Yeah, I've shown all these things so you know about them, about this terrain over here, going down that way. Wacha hiyo, nafanya nini? Wacha. So that's the water for city council, but today we don't have water here, so we are relying on the tank. Yeah. So amepanda ile doa, umeona? Angalia nani neema ama si neema. So yes. So yeah, I'm trying to show you these things. I broke my ceramic cup. It was quite an accident actually yesterday. This one I put in this polythene. I used to use this to take black tea. It fell down and hurt my hand, cut my hand so severely. My finger was cut. I didn't know that it cuts like a glass actually. When I tried to pick it up, I got out. And the same day, which was actually yesterday, something funny happened again. I also bought one egg. Normally I don't take many eggs to mix with tomatoes. It also crashed. Now I'm gonna throw this in the toilet. I think that's the best place I can throw this. I'm gonna throw it in the toilet. So those guys who come to clean the toilet will deal with it. There's no any other place you can throw this other than the toilet. It's dangerous to just dispose of them out there, because it might injure somebody so badly. Yeah. Today we have a lot of water here from the rain. I can show you in the tap. You see, Let me just point my camera so that you guys see it. Very nice. It's going down there. Very, very funny kind of a drainage system here. There. So guys, that's what we have, where electricity grid comes here. We are not off grid, you know. We are gridded. Yeah, this is a grid. So yeah, pretty much. And it's something I didn't show you. This soil, when it rains, the soil looks like this. This is loamy soil. It's not sandy. It's loamy soil. The vegetation has started to grow over here. Borders are down there. Yeah, man. So let's go. Yeah, guys. So this is my life here in this place called Kamai. I actually landed here from the airport when I came to Kenya, and I've not left here since. Actually, now it's going to 2 years. Even I'm wondering how much longer I will stay here. I haven't even gone to the village, you know. So I feel that I never came to Kenya. I came to a place called Kamai. One thing about Kenya now, transportation is quite expensive. When I left here, it was affordable. Now to go from here to my village in Kisii, I have to spend around 3,000 Kenya shillings, about $40, I think, $40 for somebody who's not earning. That's a lot. Actually, guys, I'm not earning. I'm not employed. So I depend on my, family to survive. That's very difficult. Wow, man. And yeah, well, probably I'm the one who has not just gone out to look for a job, because I was doing some things. Guys, if you wanna watch this video and you need anything like an app or even a platform or even AI agents like digital products, you can reach me out. I can do that for you. I've been doing that. Yeah, and I've trained in many other areas, but everything here means money. Yeah, everything means money. Like even coming just for conveyance, logistic. And to travel from here to the CBD, there you have to spend 200 Kenyan shillings, and that's a lot of money also when you don't have it. So if you are relying on aid, being helped, it can get too much, for even somebody can be overwhelmed. Person who's giving you something, or even that person may be struggling to get what he's giving you. Get some family support. I'm going to talk about the employment situation in Kenya, because you guys must be reading these things out, so I don't have to exaggerate things, but I think that you can create your own job, like sell some eggs in the estate, in the colony, or something like that, man. Like me, I wanted to go and do some kind of mechanical stuff, engineering. I did that, like work like a car mechanic or vehicle mechanics. But for that I need tools. I don't have tools. Everything has a drawback, has something that pulls you back. The bottom line, the center of gravity, the really thing is that you need the basic to start. Like now, well, there's things I won't talk here about the projects that I have, because I'll be giving out ideas to people, whoever somebody's gonna pick my idea and run away with it. But it's something I'm doing, and I think I require some $50 a month to make it work out. And that can not only employ me, but can employ other people as well, maybe 2,000 people may gain from something like this. Often about the fact that it might bring a lot of revenue to the country, because this is something that I think will go over the world. Sounds good, right? So I was talking about rentals. So guys, if you're looking for a house, head to Kamai, head to Car West, Kamai. If you're on low budget, get a house there, man. And as long as you're ready to withstand the inconveniences and also the distance from what? From the city, of course. That's a center of activity. That's where everything takes place. So mostly, I guess, I'm not so familiar with this place. You know, something funny is that I've not gone around to know what Kenya looks like in real. And I remember when the city once, it's too bad. So if you took me and dropped me somewhere there in the CBD, I just get lost. So yeah. So the video was about the rent, so let's not rent the street as well and the logistics and traveling to the city. So if you're new here, or maybe you come to Kenya or in Nairobi and you want to find cheap places to rent and stay, I'm not here to advertise for Kamai, but I'm telling you, you can get a cheap house here for 2,000, 3,000, very nice place. In terms of, I'm talking about the house where you're staying inside. I'm not talking about the surrounding environment. You can find literally everything you want, like food, stuff, everything is being sold. I think if you follow my videos, you see what I've shown you along the road of Kamai. Everything is there, guys. Everything is there. You're welcome to my channel again. I can see because I have so many problems. Like another problem I have is the memory of my device here is short. I have to remove the videos. There are a lot of videos that I've stored there. So until I remove them, this thing will remain. Then now I'll say goodbye from Car West, Kamai, to be precise, and tune in. Please watch my videos, subscribe, like, share, and comment down below. Bye. Ciao. From Nairobi, Car West, Kenya, Nairobi. Bye. Please remember to subscribe.